Mara Ellison walked into a stranger's backyard at high noon, counted out her last $600, and bought a dead '65 Harley that hadn't made a sound in 12 years. The seller laughed. Her neighbors laughed harder as she dragged the rusted frame home, wheels locking, metal screaming across the pavement. But then she wiped the dust off the tank and found 3 letters carved deep, RMC. Letters that belonged to a missing Hell's Angels legend. 2 hours later, 80 Harleys stormed onto her street, engines roaring. Instead of taking the bike back, they surrounded her and started repairing it. Mara's life had shrunk small. Overdue bills, double shifts at the diner, 2 hungry kids who deserved better. The rusty Harley sat in a stranger's yard, leaning sideways. Under the midday sun, it looked like a metal corpse. But Mara saw a chance. "You sure you want this thing?" the seller asked. "It's not going to run." "Yeah," Mara said. "I'm sure." Neighbors stepped onto porches as she pushed it down Fairview Drive. $600 for a pile of rust. Jacob walked beside her. "Mom, it doesn't look good." Mara forced a smile. Sometimes things look broken before they shine again. Sophie climbed onto the torn seat, giggling. Mama bought a motorcycle. At the apartment lot, Mara examined the bike. Sunlight hit the engraving, RMC. The letters felt meaningful. Jacob leaned over. "What does it mean?" "I'm not sure," she murmured. At the diner next morning, conversations rose. The Ellison girl bought that old Harley. RMC carved into the frame. "That's serious business." The cook lowered his voice. "Be careful, Mara. Things like that come with history." By afternoon, the ground rumbled. Thunder grew stronger, closer. Jacob looked up. "Mom, what's that sound?" Motorcycles emerged. 80 Harleys rolled into Fairview Drive like a storm, headed straight for her. The convoy formed a crescent. One rider peeled away. When he removed his helmet, silver-touched hair caught the light. His eyes locked onto the Harley. He walked toward it. Mara stepped in front. "You the one who bought it?" She nodded. He crouched, brushing dirt off the engraving. RMC. His jaw tightened. "This bike belonged to my brother." The line of bikers bowed their heads. "I didn't know," Mara whispered. "You saved it," he said. "My name is Ronan Maddox, president of the Angels. My brother Cole. Last anyone saw this bike, he was riding into a storm 12 years ago. It vanished. So did he. I just needed something to believe in," Mara said. "What made you choose this?" "Because it looked like me. Rusty, broken, left behind but still here." Ronan looked at Jacob and Sophie. "These your kids?" She nodded. This bike meant everything to him. You didn't abandon it. That matters. We're fixing it. Tools clicked open. 80 Hell's Angels began working on the bike. Jacob whispered, "Mom, are they helping us?" "Yes." The lot transformed. Duke Ramirez explained engine parts to Jacob. An older rider handed Sophie a stuffed unicorn. Mara approached Ronan. "You don't have to do this." "For you," he said. "Most people see rust and think junk. But you looked underneath." Behind them, an engine coughed. "Got it loose." The sun drifted lower. They replaced parts with seamless rhythm. A rider held up a corroded screw. "Boss, if she tried to run this, she'd have eaten pavement." "You didn't just save a bike," Ronan said. "You saved your kids from losing their mother." "Replace everything," Ronan ordered. Mara stood trembling. Not from fear but from hope. Evening approached. The Angels tightened the last bolts. "You ready?" Duke asked. Ronan nodded. Silence fell. Ronan twisted the throttle. The engine coughed. A breath of life. He tried again. "She's close." "Do it again." The Harley roared. A defiant bellow that shook every window. A sound that hadn't existed for 12 years burst like thunder. Jacob shouted. Sophie squealed. Mara felt something crack open, sweeping out years of surviving instead of living. "She's alive." "Mom, it's beautiful," Jacob said. "She's ready." For you. I don't know how to ride. Then you'll learn. Not alone. He stepped closer. She was nothing but rust this morning. Look at her now. Breathing. Shining. Just like you. Just be brave once. Show me. Mount up. She swung her leg over. Ronan placed his hand over hers. Don't fight the engine. Let it carry you. She twisted the throttle. The Harley leapt forward. Her old life fell away like rust hitting the ground. Jacob and Sophie's cheers rose. For the first time she was the one moving. How do you feel? Ronan asked. Like I finally remember who I am. Then it's time. We ride. You take the lead. Tonight, this town sees who you really are. Mara eased forward. 80 riders followed, protecting her, claiming her as their own. Mara Ellison didn't feel small. She felt unstoppable. At the hilltop, Ronan held folded leather. Cole believed every broken thing deserved a second chance. You proved him right. He placed a black vest into her hands, stitched with red and white wings. Family isn't blood. Family is who shows up when the world walks out. The angels struck their boots in unison. Mara slipped the vest on. Welcome home, Mara Ellison. She'd come with $600 and a rusted dream. She was ending it with family, a road ahead, and a heartbeat wrapped in chrome. Her life had just begun.